What if I told you that your belly button is more than just a forgotten scar from birth? What if it's actually an untapped wellspring, a powerhouse of energy, a sacred gateway to vitality, creativity, and even peace? Nice, huh? Ancient wisdom has revered the navel for thousands of years, and modern science is starting to catch up. Whether you're feeling drained, unmotivated, disconnected from your body, the secret to balance might just be hidden in plain sight, right at the center of your own body. The navel, also known as the umbilicus, or more personally, your innie or your outie, isn't just a leftover from birth. It is the only physical access point to your original source of energy. Think of it as your personal energy hub, much like the sun is the center of the solar system. In Ayurveda, the science of self-care, the navel is home to the Manipura chakra, known as the shining gem. You might have heard it called the third navel or solar plexus chakra. You see, this fiery energy center controls how we digest life. And it's not, my friends, just about food, but of emotions, experiences, and external influences like social media, marketing, and, well, gossip. Did you know that the ancient Ayurvedic practitioners would actually apply one of my favorite oils, castor oil, to the navel to stimulate energy flow and restore balance? It's a simple but powerful practice that we're going to talk about more later. In traditional Chinese medicine, the belly button is called the point Shen Ke, or the spirit gate. Very telling. It is so powerful a point that it is the only point that is forbidden to be punctured because it holds original pure source ki, the energy from conception. In traditional Chinese medicine, massaging this area can help restore vitality and reconnect you to your creative and your core energy. So now that you know about these ancient practices and how your navel affects you so strongly, how would you know if your navel energy is out of balance? Well, my friends, it's easy. About 80% of us people literally experience imbalances in the center, and you're either excessive or deficient. So let's break it down, shall we? So let's talk about the signs of a navel energy chakra imbalance. If your fire is too low, you might feel burnt out, totally disconnected, or lacking passion in life. There's persistent self-doubt, low self-esteem, or guilt just gnawing at you. You're indecisive about everything, and frankly, you just feel lost in life. From a physical appearance, you may appear as though you have a beer belly or that you're pregnant when you're actually not. Now, on the other hand, if your fire is too high, you're gonna notice a constant need for external validation. You're chasing money, ego, status. There's high stress, a total ego mindset, and excessive ambition. You're totally restless, it's difficult to relax, and there's an over-reliance of stimulants like coffee and energy drinks. So sound familiar? Well, the good news is that just like working a muscle at the gym, you can tone and balance this point and help revive its energy, and it's easier than you would think. The good news is that balancing your navel energy doesn't require expensive treatments or elaborate rituals. It's about simple, intentional practices that reconnect you to your body's natural energetic flow. One of the easiest ways to start is with a castor oil navel massage. This practice has been used for centuries to promote grounding, wellness, good energetic flow, and balance between the heavens and the earth, basically all of our energetic centers of the body. All that you need is a few drops of castor oil. I prefer to use a pink crystal quartz roller designed for the belly button, which is actually filled with organic castor oil, and it's in a glass container. You roll this into your navel, moving in a clockwise motion in order to energize, tone, and stimulate, especially if you feel sluggish or unmotivated. This charges up your system. Or you move it in a counterclockwise way in order to calm and bring things into balance. Just a few minutes a day can really help, and repeating it frequently throughout the day can really energize your core energy. Complement to rolling the belly button or the navel in the daytime. For deeper well-being, consider using something called as a castor oil liver pack. It's very grounding. This involves placing a cloth soaked with castor oil over your liver, ideally less mess, and make sure it covers your navel before you sleep. It supports your tummy to look flatter when you wake up in the morning. It restores balance again in the entire energy system while you sleep. And the warmth and the natural properties of castor oil create a soothing sensation of feeling held and loved in the body while you're sleeping. Now, finally, don't underestimate the power of breathing and meditation. Deep diaphragmatic breathing activates the vagus nerve, which helps shift your body into the relaxed state. Try closing your eyes, placing your right hand gently over your navel and your left over your heart, and breathe deeply into your belly. Imagine energy flowing in and out, restoring and charging your system. A few minutes of intentional breathing every day can create profound changes in how you feel. Now, before we wrap up, I don't want to leave you yet without talking about what you shouldn't do with your belly button, okay, beyond acupuncture, which is forbidden in Chinese medicine. Number 1, avoid excessive exposure of the navel. Think tube tops, cold drafts. This is just a way to leak and steal your energy. Second, no belly button piercings. Again, if you pierce that area, remember it's forbidden in traditional Chinese medicine. If it's pierced, again, that's a source of leakage. And lastly, you're gonna be tempted to buy online those easy stick it belly button patches, but they actually can block energy because of the material that they're used, and they contain a lot of chemicals because of the acrylics used for the tape. You see, my friend, taking care of your navel or belly button is not just about physical health, but it's really about reconnecting to your life force energy, grounding yourself. And by simply massaging, oiling, and even breathing into this very sacred space, you can restore your passion for life, your confidence, and your overall well-being. Now that's pretty awesome for a simple thing to do that you can do every single day. So try it out. I invite you. Let me know in the comments what you're experiencing. And if you found this video helpful, the greatest compliment is to like it, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. All right, queens, we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.